Cristiano Ronaldo, Paul Pogba, Matthijs de Ligt, Gianluigi Buffon. How will Juventus be lining up in the season 2019-2020? I'm your boy Viva La FIFA and I will tell you everything about it in this video. The players that will be sold, will be bought, and the starting 11 that will make Juventus successful once again in the Serie A, and finally maybe that Champions League victory. If you loved the video, give me an amazing thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more, and put on the notification bell if you want to join our amazing team Viva La FIFA. First, we take a look to all the players that already were a confirmed deal for Juve and all the transfer targets. Gianluigi Buffon was released on a free deal by Paris Saint-Germain and he is followed by 3 teams: Parma, his former club, Juve and Leeds United. With Leeds and Parma, he will become the first team goalkeeper, and with Juventus, he has to compete with Chesney for that starting 11 position. Probably one of the best center backs in the world, Matthijs de Ligt, at the moment I'm recording this video, is super close to join Juve. Ronaldo and Matthijs de Ligt, they spoke with each other after the Nation League final game between Portugal and the Dutch national team. They faced each other in the Champions League quarterfinals, where Matthijs de Ligt scored an important goal with his head, and Ronaldo is a big fan of Matthijs de Ligt, and also de Ligt wants to play and train with Ronaldo for 1 or 2 more years. So this will be a huge transfer for Juventus, making the team so much stronger. So what do you think, football fans? Is Matthijs de Ligt the next Sergio Ramos / Virgil van Dijk? Give me a thumbs up if you agree that this man will become world class. One of the players that was linked with Juventus for a very long time is Marcelo. He is one of the best friends of Cristiano Ronaldo, but with Zidane returning to the Bernabeu, it looks like Marcelo is staying. Alexandro will also stay, so that means Marcelo no go to Juventus, although there is still a slight chance. Sandro Tonali is one of the best players in the Serie B last season. He promoted with his team Brescia to the Serie A, and they only want to sell him for £30 million. He already made his debut in the Italian national team, and he is called the new Andrea Pirlo. And Pirlo did fantastic with Juventus in the end of his career, and with Tonali they can sign a 19-year-old with a big future ahead of him. Nicolo Zaniolo is another big talent. He was used in the swap deal plus money 1 year ago between Nainggolan and Inter Milan AS Roma. Zaniolo had a great debut season, and in his contract there is a release clause of £25 million, and that is super cheap for a player with such a big talent. One of the confirmed transfer deals Juventus already made in the Premier League is Aaron Ramsey. 1 year ago they picked up Emre Can in the same old fashion on a free transfer. Ramsey is leaving as well on a free deal. He signed a contract earning £10 million a year, but without paying a transfer fee, it's still a good and cheap bargain deal for Juve. Isco Alarcón is another player that is linked with a move to Juventus because he has great connections with Cristiano Ronaldo. Also, James Rodriguez was linked, but it looks like he is going to Napoli, a rival team of Juve. Isco, he can play on the cam position, but I believe this transfer will only be made if Paulo Dybala will be sold. One of the biggest transfer targets besides Matthijs de Ligt is Federico Chiesa. He is playing for the rival team of Juventus, Fiorentina, and La Viola rather doesn't see him go to their biggest rival team. But Chiesa wants to leave. He wants to play for prizes, win gold medals in the Serie A, in the Champions League. So Chiesa could become a new signing, but it also means that Douglas Costa or Juan Cuadrado will be sold. With Cristiano Ronaldo and Mauro Icardi, there could be a great connection coming up. At the moment, Mandzukic and Ronaldo are playing great in that 4-4-2 system, but sorry, he used a 4-3-3 system with his team Chelsea. He's the new manager, so maybe there is no more room for Mandzukic, maybe as a left midfielder or something like that. And with Icardi, they could sign one of the best goal machines in the Serie A, and he's also 10 years younger than Mandzukic and Cristiano Ronaldo. And then the last player in the incoming transfer list is Paul the beast, Pogba. Juventus or Real Madrid? That is the big question. Where will Pogba go? United wants to offer him a new contract, but Pogba already revealed in the media that he wants to make a move away from Manchester and he wants to go home. And with that, he means Juventus. Juventus wants to sell a couple of players like Douglas Costa, Paulo Dybala to make room in their team to sign back Paul Pogba. So football fans, what do you think? Should Pogba go back to Juventus? Let me know what you think about it. Drop your opinion down in the comment section and give me a thumbs up if you think, just like me, that Pogba will fit perfectly with the new Juve team. With all those incoming transfers, some people have to make room. We're starting off with Matthias Perret. 1 year ago, he was bought for a lot of money. He has to compete with Chesney. He lost that. He's the second goalkeeper. With Gianluigi Buffon going to Juve, it could mean Perret will be loaned out or sold because they don't need 3 great goalkeepers. At the moment of recording this video, João Cancelo is heavily linked with a move to Manchester City. If that will happen, Kieran Trippier is one of the biggest candidates to replace João Cancelo at Juventus. Also, Aaron Ramsey could be forcing Sami Khedira out of Juventus because, well, they already have a lot of center midfielders with Paul Pogba. There might be another one joining them. Miralem Pjanic, Sami Khedira, Matuidi, so many players already for that center midfield spot that Khedira and maybe Matuidi or Pjanic will be sold to make room for Paul Pogba and Aaron Ramsey. Although Moise Kean is one of the biggest young talents on the striker position, he could leave Juventus and I will tell you why. He is linked in a swap deal plus money with Ajax and Matthijs de Ligt. Ajax are demanding £65 million plus Moise Kean if Juventus wants to do business. And then one of the biggest milking cows to make money for Juventus is Paulo Dybala. With the coming of Cristiano Ronaldo, Dybala was forced on the bench more than he could wish for. He played sometimes as a left forward or a right forward, but not as a cam anymore, and he was fed up waiting for a chance in the first team, so he's looking for a new adventure and a club and a manager that will give him the full confidence. Man United, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain, let's wait and see what Dybala will decide. So guys, we're going to take a closer look to the starting 11. I will tell you all the details about the players and why I select them above another one. I have the goalkeeper Chesney. I'm a big fan of Gianluigi Buffon, but with Paris Saint-Germain, he slipped up way too much. As a second goalkeeper, it's still super cool to have him with Juventus, but if I was the manager, I would go for Chesney because he played a very strong and good season. On to the right back position, and this is a little bit a gamble because João Cancelo is linked with a move away from the club. We also have the Siglio who can play there, and Kieran Trippier is linked with a move from Tottenham to Juve. So João Cancelo, the #1 favorite, if he will be sold, the Siglio will take his spot. On the right center back position, I go for the new big signing Matthijs de Ligt. Believe me, he will not be bought for the bench. So one of the players, Bonucci or Chiellini, will be moving on the bench. More about that later on, but I think Matthijs de Ligt will be a brilliant signing for Juventus that can help them win the Champions League next year. And I am linking Giorgio Chiellini together with Matthijs de Ligt. We know Bonucci is also a great center back, but both Chiellini and Bonucci are quite injury prone. That means they miss around 40% of all the games with injuries. So Matthijs de Ligt will be the #1 choice, and he will be linked up with either Rugani, Chiellini or Bonucci. One of the best left backs in the world has to be Alex Sandro. In FIFA, he is not super good because defensively he is slipping up a lot of times, and in real life after the winter break he also went down with his overall performances. I hope he can pick it up in the forthcoming season because Alexandro still has a lot of quality in him. Then we go to the center midfielders, and I'm going to select Aaron Ramsey, a new signing. He can play as a holding center mid, he can play as a box-to-box player, he can do almost everything you want. Khedira, Matuidi, nope, sorry, on the bench, I will go for Aaron Ramsey. And that means Miralem Pjanic is more a holding center midfielder in front of the defensive line like Andrea Pirlo did that. Passing game, setting up the attack. I think the Bosnia-Herzegovina center midfielder can do that with ease because his passing accuracy, long passes, short passes is one of the best in the world. And then to complete the center midfielders, we go for Paul Pogba. On the cam position, this man could become a legend for Juventus because believe me, if he can play close to Ronaldo, he can pick up over 10 goals and 20 assists with ease in the forthcoming season. Paul Pogba, will he be top or will he be a flop? You can vote about it in the poll, guys, and drop it down in the comment section. That takes us to the 3 attacking players, and the first one is Bernardeschi. He fought his way in the starting 11 and he never got out of it. He has a high work rate, he can score with his left and right foot, and he is so important defensively and in attack that the manager will use him every single game. On the left wing position, there are many options. You can go for Mario Mandzukic if you want to get more physicality and defensive power in the air, and if you want to go for pace and skills, you can select Cuadrado. I love pace and skills more than Mandzukic, so that's why I put Cuadrado in there. I really hope he won't be picking up injuries like last season. And we are going to complete this starting lineup with Cristiano Ronaldo. Who else? Indeed. Ronaldo had a great debut season. He was rested in the end of the season, so that is why he didn't win the top scorers title in the Serie A, but still he managed to pick up over 20 goals. Even in the quarterfinals against Ajax, he scored 2 goals in those games, but it was not enough to go through to the semi-finals. He scored a hat-trick against Atletico Madrid, so he still has it. He has the magic touch. Ronaldo, he is not the winger with skills every time he was in the past, but as a goal machine, he is still one of the best and maybe the best in the world as a poacher in the 16-yard box. So guys, let me know what you think about my formation, and do you think Cristiano Ronaldo is still one of the best players in the world? Give me a thumbs up if you agree and drop your opinion down below. Well guys, I thank you all for watching. I hope you loved it. If you do, thumbs up, subscribe, put on the notification bell. I wish you all a very nice day, and as you know, for me, keep it cool, keep it real, and ciao for now.